Gas prices here in Washington are already up 14 cents since the start of the Iran war just 7 days ago. This is having a negative impact on nonprofits in our community, those who treat the most vulnerable among us. Places like Meals on Wheels and rural transportation services that get the sick and elderly to their medical appointments and to the grocery store. These nonprofits are also at the same time dealing with federal Trump administration cuts from DOGE to their budgets. Places like Meals on Wheels and these transportation services are trying to tighten their belts now, but it is not easy at this time as gas prices continue to rise. Analysts say they could go up another 10 to 30 cents over the next 2 weeks alone, with no end to this war and no end to the gas hikes in sight.
Hassett, director of the National Economic Council at the White House, said something extraordinary, at the very least peculiar, when it comes to the war and the economy. Watch this.
The fact is that the U.S. economy is fundamentally sound, and that if it were to be extended, it wouldn't really disrupt the U.S. economy very much at all. It would hurt consumers, and we'd have to think about, if that continued, what we would have to do about that. But that's like really the last of our concerns right now, because we're very confident that this thing is going ahead of schedule.
It's not going to have an impact on our economy if we have a prolonged war? What? Go outside today. Check gas prices. $3.80 a gallon. That is up 27% since the war started. How about our farmers? Ask a farmer what is happening to their fertilizer costs. Through the roof. Why? Because fertilizer passes through the Strait of Hormuz. And what do farmers need? Tractors. Tractors run on diesel. The cost of diesel is up, and it's not just farmers. All sorts of transportation companies are having to deal with that. And even if you're not a transportation business, even if you are a company that is not involved in the war at all, you're still impacted. You are still sitting here saying, I was thinking about expanding, I was thinking about growing and hiring, but right now I'm pressing pause because I do not know what the impact is going to be from a war, because that is what we're in right now. So Kevin Hassett saying it's not really going to impact our economy, I don't think so, and I thought you should know.